Hey guys, it's Vivian here again. So I watched 4 movies last week, and it was all very satisfying experience. I wish I could do that every week, but no. And so I'm going to just do a very quick movie review here for these 4 movies. So if you haven't seen them and you don't want to be spoiled, please just stop here because there will be spoilers. So first up is The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. I'll start with Kristen Wiig. She's gorgeous in this movie. Although every time I see her, I can't stop thinking of Saturday Night Live and her Michelle Bachmann. Although I have to say, her Michelle Bachmann is a better Michelle Bachmann than the actual Michelle Bachmann, if you know what I mean. Back to the movie. I was not prepared to cry, but I did. Like, the emotion kind of just builds up throughout the movie, but when they get to the part where Walter climbs up the Himalayas, it's just wet right here for no specific reason. Nobody was prepared, like, nobody expects themselves to get emotional at the end of the movie, but this one, it's like, totally nailed it. And it also reminds me of one of the reasons that I like both of these movies. Is in the end, the protagonists, like, whatever great thing they achieve, they still can't get everything they wanted. Like, in Hustle, the protagonist, although he did successfully put the bad guy in jail, he himself also went to jail, but although he persuaded the police to spare the rest of his team, that he still went to jail. And in this movie, Walter Mitty still lost his job, but it feels different. Like, the important thing is not that the protagonist can get everything he wants, like he gets the ideal life he desires, but he overcomes his past self and achieves something great. I think that's one of the central messages in these movies, and it's one of the things I really enjoyed. Next up is The Butler. I'm so glad it's in Hong Kong right now. I've been waiting for this movie forever, and I think everyone who has the slightest interest in American politics should go see it, because that's the reason I went to see it. Although I was expecting a little bit more of the presidents, just the president interacting with other people, not necessarily the butlers, but just other people in general. And I also thought that, cramming the whole 20th century black history into the life of someone who works so closely with the president was a tiny bit intentional, like intentionally dramatic, if you know what I mean. But the overall effect was great. It was quite epic. And I do consider myself a liberal, and so I will only say this once, and once only. I couldn't get enough Reagan. I mean, Alan Rickman's former President Reagan was just adorable. I mean, I don't think, like, anyone would not like Alan Rickman's Reagan. He's just so cute. And also, Jane Fonda's Nancy Reagan was just gorgeous. Like, just how she walks, and it was all just very perfect. I mean, those two. Yeah, I should probably stop fangirling now. So, I also saw Saving Mr. Banks yesterday, starring Tom Hanks and Emma Thompson. I mean, Tom Hanks needs an introduction, and, well, Emma Thompson's just equally fabulous. But what I want to highlight is, I just really like how Emma Thompson role as P.L. Travers, like, she's just so eccentric and, hard to impress, and she's just so, like, this lonely little lady who's probably doesn't have a lot of alternatives in her life, but she's just so stubborn and won't back down until, someone gives her free tickets to a theme park. Wait, am I seeing, like, myself in 30 years' time? Last but not least, I saw Dallas Buyers Club last night. Like, it has not officially opened in Hong Kong yet. It will in February, hopefully, and I will definitely go see it again. It was just magnificent. I can't describe. It has already got two Golden Globes, one for Best Actor and one for Best Supporting Actor. Totally deserve it. I'm not sure about the Oscars. Like, I'm not sure if Matthew could get Best Actor for for the Oscars, and I'm not sure if it can compete for Best Picture with 12 Years a Slave or something. But if Jared Leto doesn't get the Oscars for Best Supporting Actor, I would cry my eyeballs out. I mean it seriously. Like he's Rayon is just so convincing. Like I can't believe like he doesn't really act that often. Like he's 42 years old. He's this man who I think he's been out of he hasn't acted for like 6 years or something, and he's just beautiful. And he's so good in the movie. Like, it's such a convincing performance. Like I find it hard to accept him as this hetero cis man. Like in reality, like it's so good. I can't believe it. So, Oscars, if my eyes are precious, but if you didn't give the Best Supporting Actor award to Jared Leto, I don't know. I will put my eyeballs in the mail and FedEx to you. I mean it. And now I should catch up with the latest episode of Bill Maher. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.